We are going to be doing another Lord of the Rings related challenge for today. Today's challenge, we're quite simply playing with 2 starter decks and seeing who wins. The winner gets to choose next week's challenge video. So if you guys have any suggestions for what we should do for that challenge, please let us know in the comments and we'll give it consideration. Waiting for me is, of course, my co-host, Mr. Danny, who is located in Sweden, one of my best friends who I met when living in Japan, but that's a story for another time. Without further ado, let's hop in the game. Alrighty, so we're here in the match, and let's just check. Danny, are you here with us?
I am here.
Awesome. I know it's early out there.
Yes, it is.
I know it's early over there in Sweden. You got some coffee going, or you're good to go?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. A big cup.
Yeah, I'm also recording here late in the evening. I had work all day, so if any of us are a little tired for this one, we do apologize. So for today's video, we actually had a pretty simple idea. Basically, we're going to play with the Lord of the Rings starter kit decks. So the starter kit is something you can buy in stores for 20 bucks is what I got it for. It comes with 2 paper complete not standard, but 2 60 card decks that you can play with you and a friend. But also inside the box, it comes with 2 tokens that allow you and a friend to each access both decks in Arena. So I put in my code and got both of the decks digitally in Arena, and I gave my other code to my friend Danny here, so he also has the 2 decks, and we're just gonna try them out and battle each other. Traditionally in Magic, starter decks, actually in any card game you've ever played, like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon, starter decks are not meant to be very good. But the fun with starter decks is that if you buy a starter deck and a friend of yours buys a different starter deck and you battle with just those, the playing field is pretty even because you're just playing at like a pretty low level. But a lot of the cards in these decks are not that great, but it's still a great way to kind of get into Magic. So, Danny, we have 2 decks here. The Fellowship of the Ring, which is a green-white deck, which admittedly I've played with a little bit, not extensively. And then we also have the Might of Mordor, which is a black-red Sauron Orcs sort of deck. Is there a deck out of these 2 that you would prefer to play with?
I would like to play the Might of Mordor.
Perfect. Okay. I actually kind of wanted to play the Fellowship one a bit more and so that works. Great. But the winner of today's video gets to choose next week's challenge. Every week we choose a different challenge for what we're doing. So if anyone has any ideas or suggestions for challenges that we could do, we do one every week on this channel, let us know in the comments below and we'll consider it for next week's video. All right, I guess without further ado, Danny, if you're ready, I guess we can go ahead and start it up.
I am. I'll send you an invite.
Okay. I see your invite. I accept your invite.
Be ready to be crushed.
No way, mister. You're going down. Da-da-dun. 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 Yeah. This will either be very exciting or very slow.
All right. Looks like I'm going first. I have some early game and removal, so I kind of like this hand, and so I'm going to keep it.
All right, I've muted the mic so I can chat with you guys here for a sec. Looks like we drew both of our colors. We just have green and white. We got 3. We have a removal spell here. We have a land fetcher here. We've got Mushroom Dogs, which gets pumped up with food tokens when and if we get that. And we also have Galadriel. Right, we're definitely going to keep this hand. All right, Danny, I choose to keep my hand, and it is your go.
Good luck, have fun.
Good luck, sir.
I will play a mountain and pass my turn.
All right, I will play a forest for turn, and I'm going to cast Many Partings. Many Partings is a sorcery that says, search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, shuffle your deck, and then create a food token.
Oh.
And I am going to use it to find a plains and pass my turn.
Alrighty. I will play a swamp. And then I will play a Easterling Vanguard, which is a 2/1 creature, and when it dies, I amass orcs 1. And then it's your turn. Ow! Fuck! I hit my toe.
Okay?
I hit my toe. I'm fine.
I can't help you there, buddy. I'm playing a plains, which, dude, I just want to take a moment and look at. Go ahead and right-click on the art for this.
Ah, that's
How
beautiful.
cool is
yeah,
that?
that is beautiful.
And the artist name is Constantine. Constantine Marin with the Shire art for the plains.
Of course, his name is Constantine.
I know, right? All right, I cast my land for turn. And I am going to cast Mushroom Watchdogs. Mushroom Watchdogs is a 2/2 dog that has the ability to sacrifice a food, put a +1/+1 counter on this card, and it gains vigilance until end of turn. But I can only activate it as a sorcery on my turn. And it costs 2, and it will go onto the field now. I don't know why I'm saying all this. Okay, and I will pass my turn.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna go ahead and play a mountain. I will then enter combat, and I will attack with my Easterling Vanguard.
All right, I will choose not to block.
Okie dokie. I will play Feed the Swarm, which is a sorcery. And I get to destroy target creature or enchantment an opponent controls. But I lose life equal to that permanent's mana value. So I'm gonna kill your dogs and take 2 damage.
Okay.
And then I pass my turn.
That is a pretty useful card.
It's good, yeah?
Okay, I'm going to play a forest for turn and pass turn.
Oh, interesting. I will play a mountain, and then I will enter combat.
Alrighty.
I will go ahead and attack.
And no blocks. Take 2, go to 16.
Then I will play Gothmog Morgul Lieutenant, which is a 3/3 creature, and when it enters the battlefield, I amass Orcs 1, and creature tokens I control have Death Touch.
Oh boy. Alright, I'll let it resolve.
Then I pass my turn.
Alright. So it is now my turn. I will cast a Plains for turn, and I am going to cast Protector of Gondor. When Protector of Gondor enters the battlefield, I create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token, and that's it.
Oh!
There's more. That's it.
I am going to play a card called Foray of Orcs, which is a sorcery, and it amass Orcs 2, and when I do, Foray of Orcs deals X damage to target creature opponent controls, where X is the amassed Orc army's power, which will make me be able to deal 3 damage to your Protector of Gondor.
Oh boy.
Then I will enter combat, and I will attack with Gothmog and my army.
Okay. I am going to jump on your army and take 3.
And then I will play a mountain and pass my turn.
All right. Let's. Okay. I'm gonna tap 2 and play Woe's Pathfinder. Woe's Pathfinder is a human that is a 1/1, but I can tap her for 1 mana of any color, or I can pay 7 mana, and another target creature gets +3/+3 and gains trample until end of turn. So that's something that may come in useful later. And before I end my turn, I'm also going to cast an enchantment called Banishing Light. When Banishing Light enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls until Banishing Light leaves the battlefield.
Oh.
And I am going to target Gothmog Morgul Lieutenant to remove him from the field.
Alrighty. Now I have some options. And I will go ahead and enter combat. And I will attack with everything. But before you can declare blockers, I will go ahead and cast into fire, which is a instant spell that lets me choose between dealing 1 damage to each up to 2 target creatures, or I can exile target artifact, and I will deal 1 damage to your Woe's Pathfinder only.
Darn it.
And I will hit you.
All right, I will take 5 to the face, going down to 8.
And then I will end my turn.
Okay, I will cast a land for turn, and then I'm going to cast a second Protector of Gondor to try to block what you're doing here. And I will pass my turn.
So, before combat, I will actually go ahead and play Grishnak Bash Instigator, which is a 1/1 creature, but when he enters the battlefield, I amass Orcs 2, and when I do, until turn, gain control of target non-legendary creature an opponent controls with power less than or equal to my army's power. I untap that creature and it gains haste until end of turn.
Man, this is brutal. Okay.
So, I will of course take control of your Protector of Gondor. Then I will enter combat. I will attack with everything.
Oh boy. All right. This is almost like D&D. So I see the army coming, and I as a lone human soldier, in desperation, pull out of my bag a piece of bread, and I eat it. Go, nom, 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 nom. We have to survive. Damn it, we must survive. And I think if I chump anything but your army, I think I die. So if I chump your army, I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You go down to 5. Or if I kill your... No, your instigator's not attacking. Kill the vanguard. Well, you amass again, and then I'm going to take 8. Going to 3. Yep, I'm just going to chump your army.
All right.
And looks like I'll take 5 going down to 6.
Yes, you will. And
I hope you're done.
Here's a cool interaction. At my second main phase, I will play Nasty Ends, which, as an additional cost to this spells, I need to sacrifice a creature. I draw 2 cards. If the sacrificed creature was legendary, I draw 3 cards instead. And I will, of course, go ahead and sacrifice your Protector of Gondor, since it's under my control at the moment.
What? Why mine? Gosh dang it. Oh, is that supposed to be... Wait, is that... that's not Saruman, is it?
It's Grima, I think.
And...
Well, is it? I don't know.
Yeah, Grima Wormtongue and... I just see the staff,
yeah,
but they're like
exactly.
on a farm, so maybe that's not
But
Saruman,
it's very similar, though. Because it's a mage, I guess.
Oh.
But that's a blue wizard,
I
right?
forgot there's like... I forgot that there's actual like flavor text. It says, and that's the end of that. A nasty end for Saruman.
Yeah.
And I wish I needn't have seen it, but it's a good riddance. It's a quote from Sam.
So it is.
And I guess that's him.
Yeah, so it is Grima and
Interesting. Huh. But in the movie, they were on the tower. What's going on? All right.
Then I will end my
Well,
turn.
at least I can enjoy the beautiful view of the Shire as I die.
Yes, you
slowly.
can.
I'm just going to sit here and... Oh, and actually, I'm going to mix it up, Danny. You're going to be thrilled.
Oh.
I actually have a different planes with equally cool artwork. Have a look. Right click. Look at that. It's looks like it's Gandalf the White on his horse. I don't know if he's riding to Isengard in the
He
first
became
film.
a sheep farmer.
Yeah, I guess so. Or maybe that's not even Gandalf. I'm not sure. But
it
that
looks
is...
like Gandalf, doesn't it? It's a staff.
To me, it looks like Gandalf when he's riding to Isengard to talk to Saruman. But that's when he's Gandalf the Grey.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh, right. Yeah, because Shadowfax is in the second... Well, okay, whatever. Cool art. I'm enjoying the view because I don't think this game's going to go much longer there. I'm going to cast at least something cool before I die here. Galadriel Gift Giver. Galadriel Gift Giver. Oh. Galadriel Gift Giver enters the battlefield. Sorry. Read it again. Whenever Galadriel Gift Giver enters the battlefield or attacks, choose one. Put a +1/+1 counter on another creature, create a food token, or create a treasure token. I am going to choose to create a food token because I am desperate to survive this.
Yeah, you're not dead.
And I'm not dead yet. He's not dead! I passed my turn.
I guess you're dead, because I will play Fire of Orthanc, which is a sorcery, which lets me destroy target artifact or land, and then creatures without flying can't block this turn. So I will kill Gandalf.
Gandalf?
Yes, I will.
Where's Gandalf?
He's in the plains!
You mean Galadriel?
No!
Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay. I thought, okay, yeah, no, yeah. It's getting late here. I misread. Yep, okay.
And then I will enter combat, and since you can't block with Galadriel, I will deal lethal.
But I can eat my food! Oh, no, I don't have enough mana. You prevented my final mana there. Or my final food eating. All right. Well, you know, what can you really expect with starter decks but a little bit of goofy fun and some... I guess I didn't get to play Aragorn, which is kind of my main guy, but also you didn't get to play Sauron. So I guess neither of us really got to play like our main... not commanders, but you know what I mean. The main card for the deck. But
the
hey,
main
well,
theme.
thanks for playing, Danny. I'm in.
Thank you.
It's cool that I do think it's cool that Wizards actually provides free. I know these are pretty crappy decks, but they do provide them for free if you buy the starter kit in real life. So if you buy the starter kit in real life and give them away to friends who have never played before, let them have some fun. I think that's cool. They can get in the ladder and start grinding and getting coins and buying packs and stuff. It's a good way to start. Not a fan of them because they're good. They're not. But they're just a fun way to kind of get back into a game. You own some cards, and it's nostalgic if you
It
haven't
is a
played
good
cards
way
in a while.
for... It is a great way for you and one friend to kind of get into Magic, because it is a good introduction.
Absolutely. And it's cheap, and again, it'll probably be the one friend who has played Magic before that's going to buy the kit and give the other deck to his friend for free to play with. And but Danny,
It is.
congratulations on your victory. This means that next week you get to decide what challenge we're doing for next week's video.
Yes,
So
I will.
feel free, anyone who's watching this video, to leave a comment with what you guys think we should do for a challenge. You know, anything along the lines of you have to build the deck in less than a few minutes, or we spin a wheel to decide what colors we're allowed and not allowed to play. Anything along those lines, anything you guys can think of that is interesting that you've maybe done in paper form with your friends. I don't know. Let us know, and we'll consider it for next week's episode. And welcome to our new channel. We are called Wizards of Fun. We're doing a weekly series here on Magic the Gathering Arena with all of these challenges. So if you're brand new, this channel's also new, so consider subscribing and leaving us a like if you liked it, and leaving a comment with any suggestions you guys have moving forward. That's it from us. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next week. Farewell, and take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.